Hi, everybody. Hi. I basically just wanted to hop on in this morning and talk about the differences between twin flames, soulmates, and karmic relationships, okay? Because I know a lot of people have questions about those. They don't know which one's which, how they should know what to look out for in type of relationship. I'm about to tell you. Okay, first off, soulmates are probably the number one thing that you're going to find in this world, right? And people have a problem with only thinking soulmates are romantic relationships. That's not the case. Okay, your soulmates can literally be your friends. Your soulmates can be your children. Your soulmates could be um your siblings. Your soulmate could be your parents. Like literally. Okay, soulmate connections are connections that connect on a soul level, which means there could have been a point in time in your past life that you guys met, and wherever you meet in your wherever you meet in this journey on this physical realm, you guys are going to meet up, and when you meet up, you're going to have a connection. Your souls are going to be connected. Your souls will already recognize each other on a soulmate level. Okay. Now, when it comes to twin flames and karmic, especially my women, my ladies, I need y'all to understand something when it comes to twin flames and karmic, okay? Because your twin flame, your karmic can feel like a twin flame. You, you have to understand the connection that your karmic and your twin flame will have feels the same. There are things that will differentiate the two, and I'm about to tell you why. Okay, understand. Your karmic, I'm gonna start off with karmic. People love twin flames. I'm gonna leave twin flames as your dessert on this live. Okay, I'm gonna leave twin flames as your dessert. Okay, when it comes to karmic, okay, karmics are here to teach you a valuable lesson. Thank you for the gift. Understand that karmics are here to teach you a valuable lesson. And this lesson usually comes through torment. These are not peaceful lessons with your karmic, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, you meet your karmic because there are things that you're supposed to learn in this particular lifetime and past lifetimes that you didn't, okay? So your karmic, which you want to say your karma person, that's what karmic is. Your karma person will, you guys will meet up in this particular realm, okay? And your karmic person is going to teach you all the things or teach you the things that you missed in the past lifetime. Understand that. They're going to teach you a hard lesson about the things that occurred in this lifetime, your past lifetime, okay? And depending on how much you have to learn, that is going to be a tormental relationship. Karmics are always 9 times out of 10 abusive. That's why, but they're very intense. stay very connected. When you meet each other, it's just always it's this instant connection, it's this instant pull, it's this instant gratification. But you have to understand you guys are gravitating to each other because it is something that you guys missed in a past life, something that you missed in this life that you have to learn through them. And 9 times out of 10, your karmic is not healed. Your karmic is not in a healed state. Okay? Please understand that. All right? Okay, so your karmic can bring you down like nobody else could possibly brought you down. Okay? Uh, and that's why it's so intense. Okay? That's why it's so, you be so distraught when your karmic leaves. Now, the pain that you feel like you really love this person, right? You could have possibly loved the person, but the karmic makes you feel like you will never love like this again because it was just so intense. It was always up. When it was up, it was up, and it was down. Y'all was fighting like cats and dogs, and y'all was making up like rabbits. Like it was just always on a tinge. Like you just couldn't figure out why it was so dramatic. Okay, and that's the reason why it was so dramatic. You have to learn something from that relationship. And the things you have to learn from that relationship, you have to be magnetized to that person in a sexual way, whatever it was. That's part of attraction. People have to understand when you are attracted to something, you are gravitated to that whatever you're attracted to for whatever reason. Okay? And that reason that you're attracted to your karma, to your karmic partner, without you knowing, it's because you're supposed to learn a fucking lesson from that particular person. Okay? Now, let's get on twin flame. I'm gonna go a little bit in depth with twin flame because I know twin people always a question the twin flame. Have I found my twin flame? Is this the real thing? Is it possible to go back to that karmic relationship? Did you learn your lesson from the karmic relationship? Understand, karmic relationships are not going to end well. Karmic relationships are not going to end well. Karmic relationships are not going to bring you something different. I'm still learning from the, okay, well, you don't need to go back there. You already got that lesson. What lesson are you, what other lessons are you trying to receive? You already got that lesson. You don't need to go back to that karmic. You're supposed to move on. And maybe this time you could actually be healed enough and elevated enough in your journey to find your twin flame. Well, you don't find your twin flame. Your twin flame usually finds you. Like you guys will be gravitated to each other on another level other than a karmic. Because when you meet your karmic, it's like the girl that fell in love with the vampire. It's just like they're so mysterious. You guys have great physical interactions. Okay, the physical interactions is something that you never experienced before in your life. It's just so dramatic. It's just so intense. But when it go bad, they're your worst enemy. They could be putting their hands on you. They could be cussing you out. They could be cheating on you, disrespecting you. Like if you learned your lesson from your karmic, you don't want to go back to your karmic. Okay? Yeah, just let that go. Let's talk about twin flames. Okay? I know. Yes, you have to heal from that. And actually, for you, You don't need to be in any other relationship until you actually are healed. Because a lot of times people believe, oh, this partner hurt me in this relationship. Let me go find another partner to treat me well. And that's not how that works. That's why relationships fail all the time. Because no matter if this person is treating you well in the next relationship, if you are still carrying emotions, if you're still carrying baggage from the torture that you're experiencing with your karmic, your next relationship is not going to work either. You have to understand. You got to be in alignment. You got to let all that shit go. Like Erica Badu said, the bag lady, you gotta let all that go. And then once you let all that go, the person who's meant for you, you gravitate towards that person. You guys can be in a healed and loving state together. Okay? You're welcome. So when it comes to your twin flame, now this is the dessert that everybody wants a bite of. Okay? When it comes to your twin flame, when it comes to your twin flame is going to feel magnetic like your karmic, but it's going to be on a different level. Your twin flame, when you get towards your twin flame, it's going to feel real familiar. It's going to feel real peaceful there. Your twin flame is going to feel like home. Okay? Your twin flame is going to give you something to reflect on in your elevation. Okay? Twin flames, even though your karmic is here to teach you a lesson, understand that. But your twin flames are here to get you more connected to yourself. That's why a lot of twin flame relationships are intense. Now, the difference between twin flame relationships and karmic relationships are can be way more abusive than twin flame. Twin flame relationships can be uh, um, challenging because now I'm not trying to teach you a lesson. Twin flames try to have you reflect on yourself. So now I'm looking at someone that can actually see me, right? Twin flames. Look, your twin. It's like you have a spiritual flame that's connection to this person. You are reflecting. This person can see your reflection through their eyes. Your twin. Okay, understand that. Your twin can see you way more than other people can see you. Okay. The challenging part with being with a twin flame is your twin flame is supposed to help you recognize who you are and what you're doing, right? Let's just say in past relationships, you could have been in past relationships and you don't like something that somebody doing, and you're like, oh my God, they're getting on my nerves. I don't know why they doing this, and they always doing this dumb shit. And, you just kind of go back and forth, and you guys stay in arguments because of what they do, right? Or you just be like, I'm so tired of this, like you don't even bring it up. When a twin flame, that's not how that happens. It's like you can be in a twin flame relationship, and there is something that your twin flame see in you that you need to change or that you need to address in your life. Your twin flame will call you out on that. Your twin flame will call you out on that. And it's not like, oh, you getting on my nerves. I can't stand you. Your twin flame is going to say, are you happy with yourself? Do you see what you're doing right now to yourself? You want to feel like this? Like this is what you want? Like your twin flame will make you reflect on yourself. And a lot of people run for twin flame relationships because they're not ready to heal. Twin flame relationships has a lot to do with healing. Even if you probably feel like, oh, I'm done. I'm done with the bull ass and with the bullshit. I want a real relationship. I want somebody that got integrity and love and peace and abundance and because I got all my things together and I hope to have all their ducks in a row. And when you get with your twin flame, it's like, oh my God, this is it. I've never experienced this before. And we doing good, and your twin flame will elevate you to a certain level because your twin flame understands what you're missing and you understand what they're missing. So your journey and your twin flame journey is to elevate each other to the highest degree. A twin flame journey is very spiritual. That's another thing how you can decipher your twin flame from your karmic. Your karmic is very physical. That is what's going to keep you in the grips of your karmic. Your karmic is very physical. Your karmic is very hands on. Your karmic is very intensive, aggressive, even in the physical aspect. Your twin flame is going to be different from that. Your twin flame, even your physical encounters, are going to be different from that. Everything you and your twin flame will encounter each other with is going to feel like an out of world experience. You guys aren't gravitating to each other because of what you look like. You guys aren't gravitating to each other because of what your particular uh, status is. You guys aren't gravitating to each other because of, you know, um, how much money you make. Your twin flame is for real, your actual reflection of who you are. And there is something in your twin flame that can assist you into your highest elevation. And if you guys can be in a period where you guys can heal together on that twin flame path, if you guys can heal together on that twin flame path, that twin flame is going to be very, like I said, very spiritual, very soulful. It's not going to be like fast food. It's not going to be like Jack in the Box. It's not going to be like McDonald's. It's not going to be like Little Caesars for $5 pizza. It's going to be like your grandmama's homemade soul food Sunday dinner. Okay? It's going to be that intense. It's going to be that in depth. It's going to be things that you didn't even know about yourself that your twin flame is going to help you recognize. And your twin flame is not only going to help you recognize it, your twin flame will help you heal it because there are parts of you in your twin flame that's healed, and there are parts of there are parts of your twin flame that you heal. So you might be missing something that your twin flame got down pat. So your twin flame is able to look at you and tell you how to assist you in that particular part of life. And the assistance is going to elevate you to your greatest good. It's going to elevate you on a different level. And so vice versa when it comes to, the other person in the relationship. Now, when it comes to the runners, I know y'all heard about the runners. Oh, my twin flame ran away. My twin flame this, my twin flame that. Understand, your karmics is very tumultuous, but your twin flame connection has a lot to do with self. Has a lot to do with self. Your karmic is there to teach you a certain lesson about relationships, but if you aren't ready to tackle on yourself, and you're not you cheating, not you, um, just acting reckless. I mean, like if you're not able to conquer yourself, if you're not able to look in the mirror, if you're not able, which is the other person, they're standing in front of you. If you're not able to look at yourself in that aspect, your twin flame is going to run, or you may be the runner in a twin flame relationship. You may be the runner. Okay. Hey, good morning, sis. When twin flames get together, okay, there is something spiritual about this connection. When twin flames get together, there is something spiritual about this connection. There is something soulful about this connection. So this connection, 9 times out of 10, is not going to be too concerned with who you present yourself to be in public. Okay, this particular relationship is going to elevate you on a spiritual level. And by this relationship elevating you on a spiritual level, they have the ability to point shit out to you that nobody has never had before. Because their goal is to, unbeknownst to them, I mean, you think they know this when you're in a twin flame relationship. The goal in a twin flame relationship is to elevate soulfully. And you guys have a romantic intimacy around that soulful connection. If you are in a relationship and you wondering if it's a twin flame relationship, if this person don't feed you on a soulful level, if the person you with doesn't elevate you spiritually, that's not a twin flame relationship. It's not. And some people can have good relationships. I don't. I need y'all to stop trying to always find your twin flame because you missing out on good or relationships that can be beneficial to you. Okay, but you have to understand your twin flame is not worried about how big your butt is. Your twin flame ain't worried about how good you can. Mm, your twin flame ain't worried about that. Y'all physical connection is gonna come from a soulful level, and even in that aspect, that particular connection on the physical level is gonna be it's gonna be way different than you had with anybody else. Your twin flame is gonna be able to just basically breathe on you, and it's gonna be different. Understand that because when you are always in a relationship and that's all y'all do, like that's all y'all do. Like all you do is just get in it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now, okay, it's fun. Don't get wrong. Shit. I understand. Okay, just I understand. But when you always just get it in and get it in and get it in and get it in, I mean, that takes away from your actual like soulful spiritual connection that you have because now you just interacting each other on a physical level. It's round, right? Y'all good physically, but other than that, like, what is it? Like, guys are not doing anything else. Uh, twin flame will elevate you to a point where you guys can be so soulfully connected. You guys will like start having like uh the same thoughts. You guys can even start dreaming about the same shit. Like when it comes to angel numbers, if you're around the person all the time and all you see is angel numbers with this person, then maybe a sign you with your twin flame. if you are around someone and you guys, and they said twin flames tend to look real close to each other. Okay, y'all may look like distant cousins. Y'all may be some people look like twin siblings or whatever it is. There's going to be something that you and the twin flame are going to look alike. And if you guys stand next to each other, are you an individual? Yes. But when you stand next to this individual, do you guys look like you could be cousins or something? Yes. Okay. Understand that. Your twin flame is not your twin flames. The twin flame struggle will always be struggles with self. Understand that too. The twin flame struggle is always going to be struggles with self. Okay. Let's just say you're in another relationship and all this person do is cheat. So is that a struggle with themselves? Yes. But a twin flame struggle is either they're going to be, they could be addicted to certain things. Um, you could have like anger issues, or you could have, it's just something that a twin flame relationship will have that will mess up the relationship, not because you are hitting your twin flame, or not because you have an addiction so much where you are hurting the relationship. Everything in a twin flame relationship that makes a twin flame run is hurting oneself. And when you are with your twin does not want you to self-destruct. Your twin is going to look at you like, you deserve better than that, right? Like, you're greater than that, right? Like, I see God in you, right? Like, you know, I know it's in your heart. I know it's in your soul. I know it's in your spirit. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you putting this turmoil on you? Why are you torturing yourself? When it comes to the problems in the transferring relationships, those are those problems. Usually it won't be, well, who is this girl on the phone? Well, no, this, I seen the messages and she said, it ain't gonna be that. It's far beyond that, because your twin flame, what twin flames do at some point have to walk away. Well, that's why they have runners. Some twin flames do have to walk away. But like I said before, your karmic and your twin flame is going to feel the intensity that you feel for your karmic. It's going to feel the exact same way for your twin flame. Okay? Understand that. But your karmic is way different than your twin flame. Your karmic is kind of based on the physical level of things. So you and your karmic are always going to have S-E, S-E, you know what? You and your karmic are always going to go at it. You and your karmic is going to, and you're going to feel so connected to your karmic that after this karmic leaves, you're going to feel like it's a twin flame relationship, because you're going to feel like, oh, I'm never going to love like that again. Okay? But when you with your twin flame, that's a different type of relationship. That's true. I never did. Yes, because you understand you are connected to your twin flame on a spiritual level. It's not physical, because you understand even y'all connection, Y'all might have a great physical connection. That's not the whole base of your connection. Your connection is on a spiritual level. Your connection is on a soulful level. So when it comes to you having to walk away from your twin, the only way twins walk away from each other is a twin can't, if a twin is self-destructing. If you're in a point where you are self-destructing yourself, not you cheating on me, not you putting your hands on me, not, you are self-destructing. You are self-medicating. You are drinking a lot. It is something that you're doing to yourself, which is damaging to yourself. That's why usually twin flames run from each other because whoever is the runner, they don't want to heal themselves. They have a hard time looking at themselves. They don't want because you have to understand when it comes to twin flame, a twin flame is gonna notice shit that nobody else notices about you. A twin flame is gonna notice things about you that no one ever noticed about you. Because the twin flame journey is a spiritual evolution relationship. Mine was, and no matter what I did, he will never try to heal himself. He had it. Sometimes that happens. That's why I tell people don't get stuck on that twin flame relationship. Like twin flames, if you and your twin flame can be in a partnership and a relationship where you guys, even if you guys know that we have things we can work on, but we're going to try to work on this together. We're going to get information from each other to heal ourselves together. But if you find your twin flame and they keep on running because they keep on self-destructing, and maybe in this particular lifetime, you guys wasn't ready. They're not ready for that particular connection, and you can't make them ready either. You can't make the twin flame ready. You just have to let them go and heal, and hopefully in this lifetime, they can get together so you guys can start your journey all over again. But if it can't happen here, it has to happen in the next lifetime. Understand that. So that's why I tell people you can have great relationships with soulmates. You can have great relationships with people that you enjoy to do, how you enjoy to do things with. So I think a lot of people get stuck on this twin flame journey that they want to be on because once they see twin flames who are actually on the journey and they're actually elevated to a certain level, they're like, oh, I want a piece of that. But you don't understand what it takes to get to that piece. These people, these people in these twin flame relationships had to elevate to a certain degree. They had to elevate to a certain level. And that elevation in a twin flame relationship, it isn't easy. And actually, it could be more challenging than your karmic. I truly believe in the worst as far as focus to. Well, you may, I wouldn't say, when you are with your karmic, okay, your karmic supposed to teach you a lesson. There's always going to be a real strong physical bind with your karmic. And when you get on a spiritual level, you got to understand the more you have physical intimacy with somebody, the more you're intertwined with that person. I need you to understand that. Your twin flame is he is when the more you're intertwined with that person, that's why that karmic always wants to have physical intimacy. There is nothing on a soulful level. There is nothing on a spiritual level that you can gravitate to. And a karmic knows that. So the karmic physical intimacy is going to be very intense. It's going to be very great. It's going to be a lot of it. But that is the only thing they have to bind you to. And the more that you do that physical act with that karmic, you are signing a contract to that karmic all over again. You are signing that contract. You're signing that contract to that karmic all over again. Please understand that. I see you, just CC. I'm a finish her. I'm gonna look at what you said. Okay. Night, nightmare too. Okay. Yes, when you are with people who don't belong in your life, you will experience things like that. You will experience nightmares. You will experience toxicity, because what you have to understand, when they talk about soul ties, your karmic can have a big soul tie on you. That's why they always want to have physical intimacy. Every time you have physical intimacy with your karmic, it's just another loop. It's another lock they put on you to create that soul tie, unbeknownst to them. So you might think it's the best because it's the best physical intimacy that you ever had in your life. But what are you signing over? What are you going to go through that this great physical intimacy is going to give to you? That's what you have to understand. That's why twin flames are on the spiritual level. Twin flames are on a soulful level. Are you guys going to be physically attracted to each other? Yes. Are you guys going to have physical intimacy? Hell yes. But is that going to be the main theme, the main concern, the main attraction in your relationship? It is not. It is not. Your main agenda in a twin flame relationship is to don't do that. Is to soulfully elevate each other. Can't we break a soul tie? Yeah, you can break a soul tie, but it depends on how long this person has been soulfully tied to you. You really have to do like a detox from this person's soul tie. You understand that, right? People don't understand that. You have to break. You have to go on a personal detox. Oh, you got a lot of work to do. You got a lot of work to do, man. Because once you break away from this karmic, by you having a physical soul tie with this person, you can stop messing with this person. This person is going to haunt you in your dreams. Understand that. That's why when I get on here and I talk about things, I talk about women, like, don't be having sex with these dudes all the time. If they might as well be sorcerers. Like it's way bigger than you catching a nut. It's way bigger than that. You got to be very clear on who you with and who you laying down with, because you have to actually do a detox. You have to actually detox your life. You cannot talk to these people. You cannot do nothing physical with these people. You can't even be around people who are connected to these people. Because understand, when you have a soul tie with somebody, you have to cut off everything that connects them to you. Everything. Family, their friends, the things y'all used to do, or the places y'all used to go together. You gotta detox from all that shit, all of it. And then once you detox from all that, they're gonna start to haunt you in your dreams because now the antics that they were doing is not it's not keeping you tied to them. And they gonna come to you energetically in your dreams. They gonna want to still try to connect you to them. The shit get deep. It's more than just, oh, you look attractive. Let me get down with you. All right, see how that gonna work out for you. See if you leave this person, this karmic alone, and then you wonder why you keep on having dreams that this karmic trying to take you down. Like this karmic is trying to have physical intimacy with you in your dream. And if you have physical intimacy in your dream with your karmic, that is still a contract. That is still a contract. Understand that. So when ladies, be careful who you're laying down with, because you are the portal. Everything goes through you, and everything comes from you. Be clear on who's connected to your portal. That's all I gotta say. Be clear on who's connected to your portal, ladies. Okay. Let me go down. Let me go back up to CC. The CC was saying a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on a second. Your twin flame is your mirror. He heals you when you mirror healing onto him. Yes, twin flame. Now, I don't know if you're new to my page, but I don't discriminate. Twin flame, CC. To lesbians can be in a twin flame relationship. Gay men can be in a twin flame relationship. Twin flame relationship is not just dedicated to the heterosexual. It is not. And once you understand when it comes to a twin flame journey, I don't think people understand this. It's not now. You can like and do whoever you want to do. I'm not saying that. Whatever it is, it is. But when you're on a twin flame journey, it is beyond your physical genitalia. Understand that. It is beyond your physical genitalia. Because your twin flame, you guys could have been twin flames in past lifetime. They could have been, like I'm a woman now. I could have been a man in my past lifetime. And just say, like, if my twin flame was a man, that man could have been a woman. We would still connect with each other. We will still gravitate to each other in whatever lifetime we are on. Twin flames understand that. It's a spiritual thing. Okay? Twins get upset at their and for being unawakened in separation consciousness the reason why. Yes, there's a lot of twins that will there's a lot of twins that meet up with each other, but one of the twins is not on that elevation yet. One of the twins haven't elevated yet. They don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, but you know that it's in them because you can see it in them. You're marrying them. You have the ability to see on the inside of them. So they're not just consciously aware to the things that they have inside themselves, so because they're so used to damaging themselves. Like I said before, a twin flame relationship is about a twin flame relationship can be tarnished if the person is self-destructive. That's it. Why you what that means? You can choose to upload the wall and have different minutes people messed up. Yes, I believe I met my 12 line. We communicate telepathically. Yes, Twin flames have a different type of connection. You guys don't need words to communicate. If you guys are elevated to that level, if you are elevated to a level where you have found your twin flame and y'all have elevated spiritually and you have elevated soulfully, y'all can telecommunicate. Y'all don't need words to communicate. Y'all can communicate through thought. Y'all can communicate through touch. Y'all can communicate y'all feelings just by being in the presence of one another. You gonna know what's up with them. You gonna know what's needed with them. You gonna know they attitude can change without them even saying nothing yet. You're gonna feel them on a whole spiritual level. You're gonna feel them on a soulful level. That's why, like I said, the more you get intertwined in the physical aspects of relationships, it takes you away from the spiritual elevation that you can get to. Not saying that you guys don't do nothing romantically in your relationship, but if that's the only thing that you focus on in your physical relationship, you guys won't be able to get to the higher realm of connection. And usually in your twin flame journey, if you guys are healed or you guys are eager to heal in a journey, the spiritual elevation is where it is the goal. It's the goal. It's where you want to be. But I mean, I don't work with twin flames anymore, but it came, oh, okay, what is it called when you see people in their authentic form? I was scrolling and I thought, when you see people in their authentic form, what do you mean by that? Like when you see people and you see something in them that nobody else can see, like you might have a spiritual gift. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about in a romantic sense? Or are you just talking about when you actually walk up to people and you can see past the mask they presenting in public? If you can see behind the mask that people are presenting in public, then that means you have a spiritual gift that you need to turn into. You may be clairvoyant. So I don't know what you mean by that, Gina. I don't know if you meant if you see somebody that you're with and you can see through them, you may have a spiritual gift. You may have a gift of seeing. You cannot. You cannot see your children until you are here. I hope that helps. Can you example more initial signs that you can recognize in twin flame? Well, um, like I said before, your twin flame will, when you meet your twin flame is, it feels like home. Just put it like that. Your twin flame feels like home. Your twin flame is real peaceful there. There isn't too much judgment there. Your twin flame helps you recognize who you are in your particular space, because there can be times you in relationships with people. That's how I can, that's a big thing I can differentiate, because when you first meet somebody, you know, your chemicals is going, you think they're cute, you know, they think you cute, so you might think they're peaceful or, you know, whatever it is, right? But when you meet your twin flame, how you can recognize who is a twin flame and who isn't. When you meet your twin flame will have you reflecting on yourself. Your twin flame will have you reflecting on yourself. There are things that your twin flame will notice about you that no one has ever noticed about you. Okay? Your twin flame has the ability to elevate you to the spiritual level. So that's where twin flame is. The flame is actually your spirit. When you know that your spirit is ignited in you, that's why they come with that twin flame statement. You guys are trying to elevate spiritually on a soulful level. Usually, when you meet people in a relationship, you meet people in the club, you meet people outside, they look at you from a physical aspect. Ooh, your butt is big. Ooh, you so pretty. Ooh, look at your lips. Oh, look at your body. Oh, you so tall. Oh, you, that particular, excuse me, nose be itching. That particular aspect runs that particular realm, right? But your twin flame is not going to be focused on that. Your twin flame is not going to be focused on your physical aesthetics. Do they think you're pretty? Yeah. Do they think they're cute? You cute? Are they attracted to you? Yes. But is that the main thing that you're focusing on? Is that the main thing? Every time they see you, they trying to get in your pants. That ain't a twin flame connection. That's not. That's not a twin flame connection. Your twin flame connection is here to elevate you on a spiritual and soulful level. Your twin flame connection is here to elevate you to your highest good. Your twin flame connection is here to bring out the things that they see in you because you are reflective. You are reflecting image of themselves. So you guys reflect off each other. Now, it's going to be times in a relationship that could be difficult if you're not in a space to heal, if you're not in a space to heal in your twin flame journey. If your twin flame journey is going to be hard, your twin flame is going to tell you things no one else told you. You could have been in a 15, 45, 55 relationship. Your twin flame is going to say some shit you never heard before in your fucking life. And then you're going to say, why the fuck are you telling me this shit? They are telling you this shit because you can't hide from them. You can't hide from yourself. So the twin flame is going to say, look at you. Do you like what you're doing to yourself? Do you see you? Do you see what you're doing? Do you see how you're acting? What's going on? Like, are you okay? Do you talk about something or no? Well, I ain't say nothing, but you don't have to say anything. I can feel something's wrong with you. What's going on? What's in your spirit? What do you want to talk about? Your twin flame is gonna do that. Your twin flame is like, oh my God, you get on my nerves. I'm about to leave. No, I'm about to leave because I'm about to go out with my homegirls because I don't have time for this shit. Or the dudes, oh man, you always tripping. I'm about to go out with my homeboys because man, I don't know. You always mad about something. Your twin flame relationship is not going to do that. Your twin flame relationship is not going to do that. Like I said before, the hardest part in a twin flame relationship is self realization. Your twin is there too, and so when you guys become in your twin flame union, they have something that you need. You have something that they need, or you have something that can, or that can elevate you guys to the highest point that you need to be in your life. That's why twin flame relationships are important. Twin flame relationships are important because they look cute together. Like I said before, because 8 times out of 10 they may look like siblings, they may look like cousins, or something about them looks real familiar. That's because of the twin spirit, okay? But you got to understand, twin flames is much more than, oh, I just want somebody to love in my life. Oh, I just want to find real love, and that's different. Like I said, you guys probably will do great in a relationship that's with your soulmate too. Soulmates can have great relationships. Twin flame relationships, a lot of people will not be able to find your twin flame. Or even if you find your twin flame, a lot of twin flames are not going to be ready to go on this journey with you in this particular life. And you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with that. Because one thing about twin flames, you give your twin flame a lot of grace for some reason. Yeah. You get their complex. It's not romance. It's not on romance. Yeah, that's why I told them that your twin flame relationship is not just based on, oh, take me here, oh, let's go do it here, oh, every time you see me, just take me out my clothes, and your twin flame relationship is not gonna be physically uh rude. Your twin flame relationship is not gonna be that. Yeah, twin flames bring out what's in your soul. They connect on a soulful level. If you're not looking to get with somebody that deep, you're not looking to get somebody on a spiritual level, you just want to remain friends and hang out and Netflix and chill, and you don't need no twin flame. Your twin flame is here to elevate you spiritually. Your twin flame is here to elevate you soulfully. Your twin flame is here to give you a piece of yourself that you've been missing, or for you to elevate to the highest good of yourself. That is the purpose of the twin flame. That is the purpose of being in that journey. And if you guys are able to get in that journey, you guys can do, talking about power couple. That's the power couple. I know they talking about the power couple that's going on vacations, and they got the cute clothes, and they got the watches, and they got the G wagons and all these shit. Like, they couple goals. No, if you in that twin flame relationship and y'all can get to that point, that's the motherfucking couple goal, because y'all so far removed from this physical aspect in society's relationships. Those people can't even touch you. Like, those people with those couple goals and stuff, they don't even understand you, because you can sit there and talk to your twin flame without even saying nothing. You guys are connected in a different manner. Your communication is not just based on physical aspects, and how juicy your peach is, and how hard the cucumber is. It's way beyond that. You sitting up in a room in silence and talking to each other. If you're not ready to get that deep, if you can't get that deep, twin flame journey ain't for you. Or it ain't for you in this particular lifetime. You just have to find yourself, do something different. I don't know. But a twin flame connection is going to be hard for you if you're a person that doesn't want to elevate to that level. It's going to be real hard for you, because that's what the twin flame journey is about. It's not about, and like I said before, if you're new here, your karmic and your twin flame can seem very similar, because your karmic you're gonna have a physical connection with your karmic. It's not gonna be spiritual. It's not gonna be soulful. It's gonna be physical. It's gonna be one of the most physical relationships you could have ever experienced in your life. And like I said before, those physical relationships will create soul ties for you in your life. Okay. And the more you have those physical connections with your karmic, the more your karmic is tied to you. Okay. The more you may feel like, well, maybe this is meant to be. Because every time I turn around, they're there. Or every time I go to sleep, I dream about them. Or every time I do this and that, and I just seem to can't get away from it, because you have a soul tie. You and your karmic have a soul tie. It's not a soul connection. It is different. A soul tie and a soul connection is two totally different fucking things. Okay? A soul tie does not mean you're supposed to be soulfully tied to the person. A soul tie means you have connected your soul to their particular soul, and you guys are not matched. You are not soulfully yoked. You guys are not soulfully equal. So the physical aspect of your relationship keeps you tied to each other. So you believe that this is who you're supposed to be with, because you can't let this person go. Not you're not thinking about you're not supposed to be with them because you guys aren't equally yoked or equally tied. equally the same in the soulful level. You guys are physically connected to each other. Physical is karmic. I wouldn't say, well, I know that's fine. I'm been on here for a minute. I can just revert back 'cause I know new people are coming in. The physical isn't karmic. What I'm saying is there are different types of relationships, right? So your soulmate relationship is not just romantic relationship, because I have friends who I consider to be my soulmate, because I believe in other lifetimes we were still connected soulfully, right? Um, your soulmate can be your kids, your soulmate can be your sibling. Like, your soulmate relationship doesn't have to be romantic. And sometimes you have a great romantic relationship with your soulmate. Okay. I was talking about karmic and twin flames because people always confuse the two, because your karmic can feel like your twin flame, but it's different from your twin flame. Understand that. Okay. Because your karmic is very physical when you're talking about the twin flame and the karmic journey. All right. So let's just say, I don't know who you are, but let's just say you're in a relationship, right? You're in a relationship. You guys are very magnetic to each other. This is a very intense relationship, right? When I mean intense, it's like your physical intimacy is intense. Your argument is intense. It's like you either all the way up in heaven or you're all the way down in hell. Like, you're fighting, they're cheating on you, you cheating on them, or whatever. It's just a whole bunch of drama that's in the middle of these karmic relationships, right? But after all said and done, y'all still are physically attracted to each other, right? So y'all still will continue to have physical intimacy with each other, no matter how tormentorous or how turmoil this relationship is, okay? That is how a karmic stays connected to you. That is how a karmic feels like a twin flame. Because the more you are intimate, the more you are physical with that karmic will show signs of them around you everywhere. Okay? You will always think of this karmic. And your karmic is always there to teach you a lesson. Your karmic is not there to elevate you to your spiritual height, to your spiritual level like a twin flame. Your karmic is there to teach you a lesson that you have not learned. But a lot of people can't decipher their twin flame from their karmic because you have a physical soul tie connection to the karmic. And the more you have a physical intimacy with this karmic, okay, the karmic is going to feel like a twin flame, because now you're not going to, hold on, the karmic is going to feel like a twin flame because you are not going to be able to cut this karmic off. It's going to be such a connection. Even if you choose not to talk to this karmic, there's going to be things that make you remind yourself of this karmic. This karmic is going to pop up in your dream. You're going to see this karmic on the street because you have a physical soul tie between you and this fucking karmic. Now, how do you cut ties with the karmic? Stop cold turkey like a fucking drug. You have to stop cold turkey. No communication, no physical intimacy, no, don't talk to the karmic family. Okay? Don't call yourself, you don't want to be in the karmic life. All of a sudden you popping up at the karmic cousin birthday party. You got to cut all that shit out. You got to cut all that shit out. Okay? Because the physical connection that y'all have isn't on the spiritual level. It is physical. And just because you guys, they're also going to stalk you. Yes, if it gets, like I'm saying, your karmic is very your karmic is very, uh, 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 your karmic relationship can be very traumatic. Okay? And they want to keep on having physical intimacy with you, because the more you have physical intimacy with your karmic, the more you are signing your contract over to the karmic. Women, you are the portal. Please be clear on who you're giving your portal to. Please be clear on what you're signing up for. Just because this person looks good, you don't know, yes, trauma bond. You don't know who this person is. You have to learn who people are on a spiritual level. You have to learn who people are on a soulful level. Stop looking at the physical aspects of people because you don't know who you are binding, soul tying yourself to. You don't know who your soul giving your you don't know who you are connecting souls with. And the more you have physical intimacy with someone, especially if you have been unprotected sex, especially if you're doing it unprotectedly, if you're doing it raw, you are opening yourself up. You might as well be married to that person. Not because the Lord says so, but because energetic wise, you guys have now shared DNA. This is chemistry. Science, when it talks about science and chemistry, you can't decipher, you can't lie to chemistry because you want to tell yourself something different. When you have physical intimacy with someone and this physical intimacy is raw, you have now shared DNA with this person. Even if you haven't created a life with this person. You sharing DNA is you being connected to this person's lifeline. And if this person is a karmic, if this person is abusive, if this person is physically hurting you, what are you connected yourself to? You got to be clear. You got to be clear on what you're doing, ladies. You got to be clear on who you're laying up with. You got to be clear. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's good for you. Just because they think you look good doesn't mean it's good for you. Because you have a soul tie. You have to do, and you may have to do a motherfucking cord cutting ritual. I mean, because it get that deep. Because now you are in a soul tie. Now this karmic believes that you belong to this karmic. You done signed a contract. That's why I tell people, this is my third time. Longest was 6 months, and I still went back. You got to let that go. You got to cut the cord. Sarah, I guess that's your name. You got to cut the cord, Sarah. You got to cut that cord because like I said, you believe in that you guys are meant to be, right? You believe in you guys are meant to be. You believe in things will change because you have an energetic pull to this karmic. Understand that the energetic pull is a physical soul tie that you have contracted yourself to this person. It has nothing to do with love at this point. It has nothing to do with love at this point. Just because you love this karmic or you believe this karmic love you because you can't stay away from this person has absolutely nothing to do with love. It's about the contract spiritually that you signed over to this person. And the more you keep on continuing to have physical intimacy with this person, you are not going to be able to break that contract. So what? It's been 6 months and you miss them. So and what? Do you miss them more? Do you miss your peace? Do you miss them more than protecting yourself? Do you miss them more than you hurting yourself? You need to let that go. Don't self sabotage yourself because that's all you're doing at this point. Don't self sabotage yourself because you figure like, oh, I just love them, oh, I just miss them, oh, but in a relationship, they wasn't giving you shit. Only thing they was giving you was some cucumber. And you got to understand, the more you are having unprotected sex with these people, the more you are sharing DNA with these people. So no matter where you go in this earth, in this life, your family's gonna remain your family, right? Y'all share DNA. Y'all share bloodline. How do you think it's gonna be with someone who abuses you, someone who mistreats you, someone who cheats on you? How do you think that's gonna end for you? You have to start choosing yourself when it comes to these karmic relationships. You have to start choosing yourself. You're not being fed in these spaces. You keep on going back because you figure like, oh, well, I have to miss them for a reason. Well, me missing them mean that we supposed to be together. No, no, it don't. That's why I tell people that casual physical intimacy was the biggest lie they told women to start doing. They didn't tell y'all about no soul ties. They didn't tell y'all about no contracts you signing over. They didn't tell y'all about you sharing DNA. They didn't tell y'all about trauma bonding. They didn't tell y'all about actually doing a cord cutting. They just told you, oh no, you can go and have physical intimacy with anybody. They think you cute, right? Then go ahead. It's so much deeper than that. It is so much deeper than that. On the spiritual level, on the scientific level, it's way deeper than that. So when you get with your twin flame is going to be so far removed from this physical shit. Are you guys going to have physical intimacy? Yes. But your twin flame is going to feed you on a spiritual level. Your twin flame is going to feed you on a soulful level. Y'all, hold on a second. I don't know if y'all following me, but I need to charge my phone. And I need to go get my charger. So if my phone happens to go out, you guys hurry up, go follow me because I'm gonna come back. All right, hurry up, go follow me. I got 1%. I'm about to go and get it. So if it cut off in the meantime, I'm gonna come back. All right, all right.